Hey, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It is a great day, and we have a lot of work to do. So you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna get the work done. All right, so I need you to wake on up. I'm out here a little early, and we got so much to do. The other day, the camera went off because it was too hot out here. So it's a nice day so far, and I better get going. With the Lord have mercy. Let me tell you, gotta get going because we have to. What is this? See, back here it's still a little mushy, but for the most part, everything else is everything else. Well, who in the world will come out here and don't have your gloves? Me. Wasn't that dumb? That was just dumb. I thought I had them, and then I got going and I didn't have them. So that's crazy. Hold on a minute, I gotta get something. Okay. So we have a few things that are already in the ground. So let's just go with what we have, and we're gonna make the rest of it the best that we can, because the issue is you gotta get the stuff planted. So quit making excuses. No matter what's going on, we have to get the seedlings and the seed in the ground. So here we grow again. Listen, it's gonna be a great day because you're gonna make it a great day. So there are no excuses. Don't give anybody any control over your day today. Let's just get going, right? My gloves. I don't have my gloves. My little plants have been out here, and this is something. They didn't get any water. I've been watering them every single day on the deck. Baby, I get them out here, and it was pretty hot yesterday. Pretty hot, and so we have to make sure that everything is done before the sun comes up. So you are racing against a clock, basically, every single day. Oh, these are very dry. Very dry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Lord have mercy. These are very, 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 the situation, like they say, the situation is the situation. So this situation looks to be a little something, but we're gonna work this out. We're gonna work it out because they have to get in the ground. The only way they're gonna get in the ground is for me to put them in the ground. Because why? Because that's my job. That's my assignment. It's not your job and assignment, but it's mine. And that's what you have to remember, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, bees and butterflies. When it's your assignment, good morning, my queen. When it's your assignment, you got to do your assignment. So by the end of May, what's this? This is May. By the end of June, I hope this fat will be gone, because that's my assignment too. Is to get this stuff off of here. So I'm just gonna, I did the straight lines. And we're gonna have a successful garden, successful planting. But in order for anything to happen, to have a successful garden, you've got to get the seeds in the ground. So listen, you can't grow again without the information and having the attitude and the wherewithal and the fortitude to get going. So get on up, get on up. If you read the first little intro, I said here, we grow again. So that means at some point there was some growth. So you got to get going at it, with it again. So let's get going. So we're doing this Australian process, and I like the way that it turned out on a few of on that row last year. So I'm gonna do it again on this year, but I'm gonna do it throughout the garden, throughout this farm, honey. It's going to work. It's going to work. I hope that this is going to encourage you, inspire you, but we gotta wait until inspire you to get your stuff going, okay? So let's do it. Whoa, now that was a little, somebody told me, I was hoping you didn't go in a sinkhole. I was like, not more than me. Yeah, you were hoping, but honey, I was hoping. Yes. This is something else. Oh, God, have mercy. It is, it is, it is. But we have today 300 to plant. And guess what? I'm going to get some today. That I don't get done today, I'll be back out here tomorrow until we get them all in the ground. They all have to be in the ground. To all of my future farmers and the farmers that are already out there, I say congratulations. Let's do this. Let's make it worth our while in this season. I'm excited. All of these collards, I'm just doing collards today. So all of our collard family, we were able to reach so many families. I don't want to give you a number, because if I give you a number and it's not accurate, then I'll be held accountable to it. And we want to make sure we give you all accuracies of whatever we're doing. So to all of the people that we were able to service last year, we want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And come on, honey, come on back this year. We will be looking for you. Now, the way that when the garden gets up and the collards get going, you're going to have to make your orders or come out here, or make sure you come to the church for your pickup. It's simple. 1, 2, 3. Either you have to make the order though. Some people say, well, I thought that when I said something online, that was my order. Maybe so, maybe not. I don't know. But you have to make sure that we are aware. You've talked to somebody, you've DM'd somebody, but that's a little ways off. But at least if you know the order early, we'll be able to accommodate you and accommodate your request. Yep. Don't have my gloves. Left them in Bailey's truck, and I don't have them. She wasn't there, so I have to just go ahead. Didn't realize I didn't have them because I have others. Now, you know you have a whole lot more than than one pair. But as soon as I get out of here, for the rest of the day, if you see me anywhere else, I will not be looking like this. Go in and get all of these dirty clothes off. They go, immediately in the washing machine. Immediately. 1, 2, 3. I wonder why I didn't get this before. Maybe because it was so muddy out here the other day. You do know you're going to get a little dirty, so don't fool yourself, honey. Don't fool yourself. It's going to be okay. So I got to get... It was kind of good, I think, that the mud was out here, because I was able to get in the dirt it was a lot more pliable than when it gets settled, because I was able to walk straight across coming in here this morning. Straight across. I mean, straight across without a little dip and a dodge. If you would so kind, share that we're here. Let somebody know that we are up and we are going at it. What? Again. And we are not just going at it, but honey, we're praying and believing God, just like in your life. When you are embarking upon something again that you have dealt with that was successful, even if it wasn't successful, don't put as much time with it. But if it didn't work out, but when you're trying, you have to put it on your schedule to be a part of your plans and make it purposeful. Make it purposeful. Make it purposeful. Hey, James, that is the one and only James Garner, the farmer in North Carolina. He has a wonderful garden in Greensboro, North Carolina. You all look him up. If you're in that area, make sure that you are going over to his garden. James, please put in the comment the name of the garden and the street, how they can get in contact with you. He has a wonderful, when I tell you, a wonderful establishment. It is a farm par excellence. Yes. And when I go to Greensboro, I'm going out to his farm. Yes, I am. I'm going over there. When I need some advice and questions answered, guess what? I have to call James, because he knows everything that I don't know about everything about this garden. So we have some likenesses. We're family, number one. Yes, yes, yes. His wife is, I would say, I can't say my niece or nothing like that, because, no. But her mother is like my big sister. So, yeah, I guess it would be my niece, my cousin, she can be my aunt. I don't care. Dr. Faith Lockett Garner. And Amani's birthday is today. I think I just saw that. Happy birthday, girl. Number 6. Don't we remember? Number 6. Now, she's one smart little beautiful girl. She's a beautiful little girl. She has a real different kind of world, because she has all brothers and she runs them all. They're all older than her, but she got here, baby. Her Bishop Lockett prophesied that she would be here, and she is here. As the messenger sleeps, hey, the prophecies and the messages continue to resonate in our lives. So I love Bishop Lockett, Bishop Otis Lockett Sr., and the Right Reverend Mother Barbara Jean Turner Lockett. I love them. They're my family. And I want y'all to know, great things come to great people that are consistent, faithful, have a lifestyle of holiness. That would be that group right there. So look, I want y'all to follow those that don't know James. You know James now. So I need you all to get on there and find him. Let me see who else is on. Hey, Vivi. Let me see. That's right. A harvest is, let me see, plentiful, but the laborers are few. You better say that. You know, I can't get my husband. I had him to bring me over here. I got out the car. He's giving me a kiss. I wanted to say, get out that car and help me with this. But he had to go and take Blake to school. Yep. So we have multiple roles of life and living. So those of you that are going at it again with your grandchildren, nieces and nephews, cousins, and all of that, honey, I'm praying for you. But the Lord has graced us. And while you're here, make the best out of whatever we're doing. I will have to say this. My grandmother used to say to me, honey, enjoy us, because we won't be here forever. And I didn't think she knew what she was talking about. I was like, what is she talking about? Grandparents are the greatest people in the world. I just believe that. And so I had the greatest grandparents. Oh my God. I know you may think yours were great, but I think mine were the greatest. And so I have to say, I love you, Grandma and Granddaddy. That's Golden and Ruth Franks. Oh my God. Golden and Ruth. I have to tell you how much I love you and how much I appreciate you for the time and the efforts and the teaching and all of the things that they sacrificed so that my life would be better. I just have to say thank you. And so, and then when you do that, just remember that, ladies and gentlemen, those of us that are secondary parents at this time, God knows what he's doing. So we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. But don't use all your time fussing. And I told my husband we can't use all our time letting Blake be on that iPad. First thing in the morning, I'm like, honey, pray first before you get on that thing. Before he gets in the tub, he wants to get on the iPad. So we're on assignment. Make sure we put some great things in them, because we have to realize, and the fact of the matter is, we will not be here to get forever. Okay, and then I have to say thank you to Wyoming and Mary Wells. Oh, those are my other grandparents. I have had the best grandparents in the world. Yes, the best grandparents in the world. And so I want everybody to know, if you are helping raise, if you are raising, if you are assisting in raising children, your grands, your nieces, your nephews, your cousins, whoever it is, you're there on purpose. Hi there, hi there, hi there, hi there. You're there on purpose, and make sure that every day is purposeful. Teach them something that you know that can help them, because they're like little sponges. They remember everything and do sometimes what you do, but they will remember what you say and remind you that you said it. How about that? So we are growing people. We are growing ourselves, and we are learning from each other, and we're excited about it. So check this out. I told Blake, I was trying to fuss a little bit at him because he wanted to do something, and I told him he was trying to cry and all of that stuff. And I said, now, let me tell you something. I'm going to have a pleasant day. Hi there, Bishop. How are you? How are you, Jason? The Right Reverend Bishop Jason Jones. Jason, I'm so proud of you. I don't know what to do. I told Jason I would be the first lady over there until he found a wife. Just in name, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think nothing crazy, because that's my little brother. But he said, no. No, Kelly, stay over there with Michigan Eastern. No, no. I said, you don't want me telling you what to do. Pretty much. So, but listen, I told Blake, I said, Blake, I said, now let me say this. I don't feel like a whole lot of noise. I want you to get your homework done. I want you to take a little nap after we get finished with dinner, and I want you to have a great day. How about that? I said, because I don't need no hollering, no screaming. I'm not going to be telling you 10 and 12 times something to do. How about that? And I'm not going to have it, and you're going to have a great attitude. How about that? He said, Mama, I don't want to do that like that. How about that? And I'm not being bad. How about that? And I'm not going to do that right now. How about that? And how about that? I said, you know, I just turned around and looked at him. I was like, this little person, how about that? And with me, how about that? How about that? I said, how about that? I told my husband, I said, he had the nerve to tell me, how about that? How about? So my point is, they catch on real fast. How about that? So while you putting it out, make sure you got to come back. I was like, okay, well, how about that? So it's going to be a great day. Hi there. Hey there, Rusty. Rusty, we're going to be at the women's convention, baby. But before I go, I got to get these in the ground. Because when I come back, if I don't get them in the ground, we won't have a harvest. And honey, I got to work on what I'm working on. By the way, we had a great, let me see this. Let me get back over here. Let me get this little group in, and then I'm going to come back over here. We had a great event the other day. Yes, we did. A great event here in Michigan. One of the greatest new things that's going to happen for the Church of God in Christ. November. Everybody say November. Will be Bishop Don W. Shelby will be going on to that general board, honey, of the Church of God in Christ. Yes, when you come on this show, honey, when you come on this show, anything is liable to happen. We have gone from planting to grandchildren, to nieces and nephews, and how about that? All the way over to the political scene. Now let me say this. If you never, Michael Leak, shut your mouth. Shut up, Michael. Is this Michael? Oh, God. Mike? Is that you? Yes, that's family. Family is on here this morning. What y'all doing all the way in North Carolina on here? The North Carolina jurisdictions are on this line. Operator, get Jesus on the line. Bishop Moten is on the line all the way from, the great state of Georgia. Mother Pauline Moten. I'm not going to say favorite son, but I'm going to say this. You sure were the spoilest one. You the spoilest one, Stefan. All of the family. Let me tell you something about the saints. If you grew up Church of God in Christ in the 60s, 70s, all of these people, we are all, Mike, we are all family. Tammy Leak, one of my dearest, bestest friends in the world. Yes, that's her big brother. Mike is her big brother, one of her big brothers. That's Son, Will, Mike, and who is it? Who's up under there? Who's that? Tammy then. There's one right up under there. And then Tim. Yes, I know the order. I don't forget. Did I leave out somebody? Put somebody in there. Hi there. The Right Reverend, the one and only Brandon Pierce. He is over Benin, the country of Benin. That is on the coast of West Africa. Those of you that would love to be a part of a great missions, great missions group, a great missions ministry. You want to find yourself, when you pray and say, I want to have a global ministry and all of that, it doesn't mean that you have to be standing behind a pulpit and doing things, preaching and hollering and screaming and doing our way, our culture. It can mean that you are to join in with another group that is doing ministry. Yes. So Brandon Pierce, the superintendent, has been assigned to Benin. Now let me tell you, I'm going to tell y'all, I didn't know that Benin even existed, but it does. It exists. It's on the west. It's on the coast of West Africa. And please, superintendent, put in there for me the information, because we have informational calls, and I would love for you all to be on those calls. We have them at least twice a month on a Thursday. Don't hold you any longer than 30 minutes, okay? So somebody say, I don't have time. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So what I'm saying, you come on there and we make a basic cry and a basic plea that you can commit yourself to the things that we're trying to do. But I tell people up front, now let me tell you something. You can't expect to do great thing without sowing and giving. You have to give of your time and you have to give of your resources, but you have to have an open heart and an open mind that things are going to be happening for what you're doing. And so you're going to change the lives of others. We have a walkathon that's going to go on in, I don't know, is it this month? In June, I think. But then on a regular basis, this is easy for you guys to do. Let me tell you what's easy for you to do. Please put the information on there. Hey, Deanna, call me, because I wanted to see if you all needed some seedlings or some seed. Deanna's my cousin, my Aunt Deanie's daughter. That's my husband's mother's sister's daughter. They're over in Lansing, and they told me, Aunt Deanie, you all are doing a garden. So let me know. We can meet up this weekend. We can meet up, and you can get some of this stuff. I have so much. So this is what we do. In order for us to grow in ministry, in missions, in life, you have to share what you have. Yes, you do. Yes, you have. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we have to share what you have. So I have a lot here, and this is going to be a lot. From this one seedling, we can This thing is going to come up, I will say, in a season, it will probably give me 60 to 80 leaves, if not more. If not more. Hi there, Roger L. Jones. And so the right elder. Right, Reverend. So peers, let's get back to that. So we share what we have, seeds. So your seeds are your income. Your seeds are what you make. Your seeds are what somebody gives you, and then you extend it. So what I'm saying to you is, sowing and reaping is a process that has to be done throughout life. So what are you going to do? I'm asking you, get on that thread and look at what Brandon Pierce, the superintendent, will give you the information. Those calls, they have a Zoom call. With that Zoom call, it is going to show you all of the things that you need to know. Bailey told me when I told her about it, because I teach my kids to get involved, I've always made them have a mission, have a cause. You do not grow to the fullest potential of what you can grow to or grow with, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, bees and butterflies, if you don't serve a mission, have a cause. Bishop Lockett said something years ago, and he says, in order for your life to grow beyond what is normal, you have to do things that are a little different. So I just paraphrased and rearranged it. Basically, I'm getting to this point, and the point is this: when you give to others that you don't see their faces, God will do some things. You don't know their names and faces. God will do some things for you because you have a different mentality. You had a different cause base. You had a different growth pattern in your mind. You had a different difference about who you know God is, and you're sharing with those that may never come back and say thank you, but God sees what you're doing. Somebody give me some hearts on that, because I need you to understand it and to change this morning, because in the pre-show, which was the little tag, it said, here we grow again. So I'm asking $65 for that missions with Brandon Pierce out of Atlanta, Georgia. That is his assignment. Guess what's going to happen? What's going to happen is, with $65 a year, we send somebody to school. To school. So a part of what we're doing is not, and we'll give you the information. He'll let you know. But you cannot start doing things without starting to do things. Yep. So let's do what we can do, and it's going to make a difference. Make a difference with your life, because you can. Don't think about what you can't do. Think about what you can do and make that happen. I'm not going to sit on here and talk to y'all and not keep planting, because that's what I have to do. That goes along with the assignment. The seed, the seedlings, the work has got to be done. The seeds have got to be put in the ground so that the plants can grow. Whatever the seed is, that's what you grow. How about that? How about that? Thank you. Thank you so much, Superintendent Brandon. He got that. So we have a great show on today. It's Friday. Some of you all will be blessed throughout the weekend. You're going to get that extra kick and that extra something. And then some of you woke up this morning and said, Lord, how can I make a difference? I've given you the information of how you can make a difference. If you don't have the whole $65, do what you can. But make a difference. We'll be blessing those that are in West Africa. Listen, any kind of way I know that I can be a blessing to someone, that's what I try to do. You know why? Because somebody did the same thing for me. And life is perpetual. Once you sow it, the Bible lets us know, darling, you're going to reap it. I told you all a lesson that I learned. Whatever you sow, you're going to reap. We've been knowing that. That's the Bible. But I was out here last year, 2 years ago, and the Lord spoke to me just as clear and said, you better make sure you don't grow make sure you don't sow what you don't want to grow. That's what he said. Make sure you don't sow what you don't want to grow. So, hey, that goes for us, people. It goes for us. That'll preach all day. It'll change your life for the rest of your life. If you look at it like that, oh yeah, it'll change you. You know, because everybody, oh, honey, I want this, yes, and I want that. Yeah, but don't you put down, don't you do what you don't want to come back to you. So you want to do things that are going to be right and that'll be serviceable for your life. And you don't want to go, you got enough stuff, golly. Sometimes 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 4. When you think about some things that you think that you can go back and you can change your life, you wish you didn't do some things, but God has been merciful. But guess what? He forgives you, but darling, we still have to sow. Yuck! How about that? How about that? How about that? That's something, ain't it? So put some seeds in the ground. Let's do a good job with what we're doing. I'm not going to keep you all on here because I know that I want you to get busy with doing what you need to be doing for this weekend. For this weekend. When you come back on here, we're doing pretty good. God have mercy. You know, I get these grandiose ideas. Let me plan 500 this year. Let me plan 500 because it'll be easier. So when we go through the field, we can pick up everybody's stuff. Honey, I didn't put into the equation Kelli was going to have to do this. You got to plan it. And sometimes you don't add up everything. Yes, you didn't appropriately think that you would have to do the work or how the work would be done to get it done, to get the job done. But I'm going to tell you this. You can rely on God and you can depend on yourself. If you haven't heard it all day, I have to let you know that Jesus took out the time to make you. And when he made you, he made something absolutely incredibly great. So I don't want you to think down. I don't want you to be in despair. I want you to get up and be determined to tell God thank you because you're great and mighty because he's put something great in you. I love you. Put the love of Jesus in you. Show the love of Jesus. Extend yourself in love and with gratitude. When you show forth gratitude, your life changes differently because that's the way God does it. And that's the way he's doing it. So look. We're growing. We're coming. It's going to look different. So you see all of that over there? All of that, God Almighty, is something I have to do, but because my hands can do it, I'm going to do it, and we're going to give God the glory. Have a wonderful day. I love you so much.